Dear student, welcome back again in today's our lecture. Today we are going to see one of the very interesting point, very small video, but it gives a very detailed information about one procedure. This information is that information which is related to the collection of the sample. In last lecture we had seen that the how a government analyst perform his duties. Whenever he receives any sample, what procedure he has to complete. After completion of analysis, what is the next procedure for that? So all these parameters are get completed by the government analyst that we had seen in last lecture. Today's session, we are going to see what is the procedure, actual procedure that we have to send a material for analysis. Whenever we want to sell some material for analysis, material means that is a drug and cosmetic, then we need to follow some procedure. So what is that procedure? That procedure we are going to see in this video. So let's start it. So how to dispatch the sample for analysis of drug and cosmetic sent to the central drug laboratory or any test laboratory or in department. The first thing is that whenever we want to send this sample for the test analysis, it is a must that it should be sent by the registered post. This is the first condition. It should be sent by the registered post. So as per that postal documentation and performance, we have to submit this. Next one is that while sending this document, we need to perform one procedure. And the first thing is that we have to prepare one memorandum. Now, what do you mean by the memorandum? Memorandum, that is nothing but on a specific sign, a specific indicator, a specific code, that which gives information that whatever the envelope I have sent to you is only a authenticated document, is only authenticated material. In between, there not be any contamination or there not be any use of someone, any other person. So that is one authentication. So for that authentication, we should give one specific mark that we call as a memorandum. So seal the packet along with the memorandum and send to the director. With that document, with that envelope, again one more envelope we have to prepare, that is seal the packet as well as the outer cover is marked with a distinguishing number. So this distinguishing number, it should be a specific number, that it is only related to the specific part, specific document. So that distinguishing number, that memorandum, it should be in a unique. It should be a unique, and due to its uniqueness, it gives authentication that whatever the material we have sent, it is an approved one. So first thing is that, as per this, first thing is that you prepared one envelope. In that envelope, you should give the material whatever you want to give along with the covering letter and one specific memorandum. So what does memorandum we use, that we need to send it in another envelope. The copy of memorandum and specimen impression of the seal is separately sent to the director by the register post. So see, this is a procedure that we are preparing one separate memorandum. Which memorandum we have applied on our material. So same material, same memorandum we are separating in another enclosed envelope separately. So due to that, this whenever that material received by the director or office person, then they will check, they will cross check both the things. The next step is like this. So first thing is that, let me revise this. First thing is that, first we have to send the sample for the test or analysis by the register post only. This is the first step. Second step is that give the seal packet along with the memorandum. So what do you mean by the memorandum? Memorandum is nothing but the specific distinguishing number, which is this unique one. Next one is seal the packet as well as outer cover is marked with the distinguishing number, and both these information we need to send separately in another envelope to the director by the registered post. So these are few steps that we have to follow. Then whenever this document is get received by the CDL or any other office person, then what they will do first on a receipt of this packet, the officer, authorized officer who is appointed by the director, he record the condition of seal in the packet. As just we discussed in earlier video. So whenever we receive any material that we ask for the online shopping, so first we check that is whether it or the material is my own material, the material is a sealed condition, or the material is of any other damage. Likewise, in the same manner, he will record all the condition of envelope separately in one register. Also compares the seal on a packet with the specimen impression of the seal received separately and open the packet. Then and then only he will open the packet. He will compare the record just as he is doing. He compared the record, and as he comparing the record, then he will start for his work. Initially, once he received, first thing is that he has to maintain a record of envelope. In what condition this envelope is get received, that condition is get maintained. That is the first condition. Second thing is that he has to check the impression on the envelope, the memorandum, specific code, specific impression on envelope that he received separately, and it is available on that envelope, on that packet. So that is the first thing that officer has to follow. And then after he will open that document, then only he will open that packet. Once he complete that procedure, then he will go for the test and analysis, and he will follow all the conditions of the test and analysis and prepare a report in a report in three different parts. He prepared a report triplicate in 3 copies. He prepared the report. That report should be as per form number 13, as per prescribed in form number 13, as well as he has to mention the full protocols of the test. He has to mention the full protocol of the test that he followed, that he applied for the analysis. So this is the procedure that he has to be followed. So what is the procedure? This is the procedure, very interesting procedure, very important procedure, but exam point of view, it is important. That's why I separately prepared the video for this, so you will get understand this. So what are the specific few conditions are there? Only this few conditions that he has to follow. First thing is that he has to prepare a material and send only by the register post. He has to send the material by only register post, as well as the sealed packet along with the memorandum is enclosed with the cover, and also there should be a distinguishing number on the cover paper. Second, next point is that the two things, a memorandum and distinguishing number, distinguishing specific impression, he has to send separately to the director in by the register post only. This is the third step. Next one is that once he received that material, then he has to follow some procedure. Like first thing is that he has to maintain the record. What is the seal condition? What is the packet condition? So this first thing he has to mention. He has to mention in his register. And then second step, he has to follow that compare. Compare the seal, compare the impression which is present on his envelope and present on the packet which is received separately. This is the second step he has to follow. And then he open the packet and send for the next procedure, that is the analysis or test. Once he complete the test or analysis, he prepared the document in triplicate. In 3 copies he has to prepare. In what manner he has to prepare his document? As per the form number 13. And most important thing is that he has to follow all the protocols, as well as he has to mention all the protocols that he has followed in this procedure. This is what the procedure for dispatch of the sample to the Central Drug Department laboratory for the testing or analysis. This is a very simple procedure, but it's a very important procedure for the exam point. So this is what about this video. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much. Thank you.